That's a fine professional job, that is. Why is that funny? It is. Look, I gotta tell you, I've had a pretty bad cold this weekend. Lots of this. And sometimes from me too. That it was really bad. You know, one of these very, very weepy. And then I was reading this very depressing Norwegian detective novel. Joe Nesbo writes this very good but very depressing Norwegian. He's Norwegian. Stop saying he's Russian.
Yeah.
And then so I'm reading this and I'm very depressed. I'm on the cold meds. So look, the upshot of it is I'm pretty depressed and high. Now, if past behavior is anything to go on, when I'm depressed and high and feeling a little bit, you know, like my nose is running a bit, one or two things may happen. We may have a good show, or I may marry someone. Now, I'm already married, so that means I think it might be a good show.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see it happen.
No, wait, now, see, now don't, this is where you're going wrong. This is, now, I know you're excited and you want it to be a good show, but just by cheering, it's not going to make it a good show. People at home are not fooled by that anymore. It's like you say, oh, we got a great show, and the audience all cheers, and people at home are like, I don't believe it. 1 minute. I'll be the judge of when it's a good show and not by your paid lackeys, sir. I've apparently Foghorn Leghorn watches this show.
Yeah.
Why, let me just tell you, I say I will be the judge of who and where this show is of any quality or not.
Now, sir, when I say excited, I mean watching a train wreck excited.
Yeah, that's the kind of, wow. That's not very supportive.
Well, no, man.
No, man, listen, let me just ask you a question. I thought sidekicks meant to be supportive. All you do is you sit there and you're like, you know what you're like? You're like the teachers I had was at school in Scotland, like, you think you're great, but you're not great, you're rubbish. That's what you're like.
What you just did there was crap.
Exactly. See that? See, when you were dancing at the school dance, all the other children were laughing at you. Because you're a fat wee boy.
You're at home in your castle weeping, reading your Nordic books and such.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. We'll be right back.
Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Advil PM. Make the switch to Advil PM. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson. That's great. Great, everyone, great. Please sit down. Relax, everybody, relax. That's great. Really very, very convincing indeed. Wasn't that good, Jeff?
Very genuine.
Very genuine indeed. I really felt the emotion of these people desperate for the $5 an hour they're being paid. I still sound a bit nachy from my cold, don't I? Do you hear it?
Yeah, a little bit of that.
Yeah, I've still got to, don't worry, I'll get through. But I'm I feel like I'm a Welsh person underwater.
Yeah.
It's a great day for America, everybody. Yeah. President's Day! Happy President's Day, Jeff!
Yeah.
Happy Presidents, everyone. Enjoy your free presidents today. Before I start with it, though, I'd like to say congratulations to Fergie of the Black Eyed Peas, who I've heard is pregnant. So congratulations to you. Now, every photographer will try and get a picture of her bump, her little baby bump. See, I got to say it.
Yeah.
Finally.
Bam.
So I've been waiting for years to say that.
Yeah.
God, that was worth it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Remember I used to say, it'll be great when Fergie gets pregnant, and then we can say her bump, her little baby bump.
Yeah.
Remember I said
Any
that?
day now. Any day now.
Yeah. Here we are. Listen, while we enjoy our President's Day, let's not forget our friends over in Russia. Who are our friends now, apparently? You see the meteor strike over the weekend? I was like, that is so fake. And then, no, Wolf Blitzer's like, no, it's not fake, girl. Yeah. CNN are hurting for viewers, so that's how he talks now. Yeah. He's like, Take a look at this, Russia, Siberia. Oh! Anyway, all across Siberia, the broken windows, the caved-in roofs, rubble everywhere. Then the meteor hit, eh?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is the Soviet thing didn't work.
Right.
It's like everyone's like, what? Here's a true story, right? You want to hear a true story?
This one's true. Okay.
This one's true, right? This is true. There's a magician in England, shock, right? He's like, I've got now pull a rabbit right out of my hat. By the way, the finale of Downton Abbey, anybody see it? He died. Everybody was like, oh! I was like, I knew this since Christmas. I couldn't tell anyone. It's been a nightmare for me.
I know.
Anyway, there's a magician in England. There's a magician in England who has announced his next trick will be to make a straight man believe he is gay for 12 hours. I'm like, come on! You don't need magic to do that, just a couple of tabs of ecstasy.
Yeah.
Apparently, I think. I have no proof for this. I love you, man. Anyway, happy President's Day, everyone. Today we celebrate an American tradition of immigrants working on your day off. You got the graphic for President's Day? There you go.
Huzzah!
What the hell is that? Anyway, most stores are, of course, open today. I have no problem with a little commerce on President's Day. What better way to celebrate our presidents than offering a sale on tires? Yes, 20 years ago, our forefathers got 2 for 1 on steel-belted radials. Correct, Jeff?
That's correct.
Absolutely. President's Day is in February because that's when Lincoln and Washington were born. Not the same year, obviously. Right. No. Lincoln and Washington's birthdays used to be separate holidays, but they were combined to make everything easier. It's like how Woody Allen combined Valentine's Day and Take Your Daughter to Work Day. You know, it's put them together.
Yeah.
What? What?
Yeah.
Hey! I could have sworn they would have oohed at that.
No.
These people don't give a about anything, do they? They're like, no, we don't care. Yeah, say what you like. The Soviet thing didn't work. What? I can still hear this in the cold. You know when you get a cold and you can hear your voice like you're listening to yourself on a tape?
Sure.
You do?
Yeah. It's kind of like
How do you get a cold? You don't have any tubes or anything in your head. You don't have any sinuses or anything. You just got like empty shell.
I've got ways.
President's Day. Yeah, Lincoln and Washington, both great presidents. Now, you can tell how important a president was based on the monument they have in Washington. Lincoln, very important, you know, so he's got the monument, shows him sitting in a chair, looking very serious. And in Washington, he's got an even better one. His monument shaped like a giant middle finger pointed at England. Well, look, put a little American flag up. People will understand what I'm saying, all right? Or maybe, I don't know, put a Union Jack up. Whatever you want to put up. All right. You know, people sometimes forget George Washington was, in fact, very rich. Yeah, and he had a ponytail, and he grew hemp on his farm. He was America's original Willie Nelson.
That's true.
I cannot tell a lie. I'm very, very high. You do Willie Nelson, Bert. Let's say, how does that say?
To all the cherry trees I've chopped.
Yeah, you go. That's a great song.
Thank you. Thank you.
I said that's a great song because then we don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
That's a loophole. You can actually, as long as you comment on the song, you can sing a little bit of it, right? Is that right? Is that true? You can do it a little bit, Jeff. Anything you want to sing?
Yeah, what do you want to do, man?
I don't know, man. It's like apparently if you comment on the song, you can sing it.
Great song.
I don't know.
Great songs.
Love a
lot of what songs do you love?
I don't even know why we do it. I've never talked like this before.
Yeah. You're doing you're like an auctioneer or something.
I don't know. I'm kind of an auctioneer, kind of a shruggy guy.
Yeah. Kind of a, see?
I'm slightly medicated from the cold thing as well. You can't escape George Washington thanks to the dollar bill. He's always looking at us from our wallets, or in my case, my G-string. Sometimes I'll get thrown a Lincoln if I really shake my monument. Anyway. I like President's Day because the presidents give us these great quotes. There's JFK's, "Ask not what your country can do for you," and then there's FDR's, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself," and my all-time favorite, Bill Clinton's,
Yeah.
That's all. I'm done. I can't do any more on
That's
President.
it. You're out.
Yeah, I'm done. Do you want me to come over there, or do you want to come over here?
No, stay there, man. I don't want to get your sickness.
What the hell? It's not transferable. It's only humans can get it.
No, I get viruses.
You wouldn't get this from me. You wouldn't get a virus from me.
Yes, I can.
All right, then, do the commercial thing. Hurry up.
Don't get your caucus in a filibuster. More Late Late Show President's Day Spectacular after this.
Welcome back to the big President's Day show where we're celebrating by having me work even although it's a holiday and I feel sick. Jeff?
You're a real trooper, Pat.
Thank you, Jeff, for being supportive. Now, listen, we've only got 2 minutes, 44 seconds to do the email bit tonight. It's a very packed show. There's lots going on, good guests, apparently. So, let's get... Now it's only 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes. So, emails and tweets.
Man.
Right. So, what time is it, Jeff?
Yeah, it's tweet mail time. Time to take advice from a man who wants to answer to the name Lincoln Logs.
Right, okay, yeah. Now, we don't have time for a jingle, so just quickly...
Yeah.
Tweet mail. Right, okay. Ready? Now do your Liam Neeson thing.
Quickly, there's no time. Quickly, read the tweet mails.
All right, this is from Maggie in Loma Vista, California, who says, "Dear Craig and Jeff, haven't you worked CBS for enough years to get holidays off yet? Apparently not." This is from Deanna in Worcester in Massachusetts. Says, "Dear Craig and Jeff, since it's President's Day, do you have a favourite president?" Yes, you're one. This is from Nina in Mandeville in Louisiana, who says, "Dear Craig, Jeff, and Secretariat, what's up? How much sleep do you guys get on average?" Oh. Yeah, none of us sleep. This is from Christina in Napoli in Italia. What's a coming ago? She says, "Craig, do you do your own tweeting or do you have people who do that for you?" What? You can have people do your tweeting? Do you do your own tweeting?
Oh, hell no, I have my people.
Hey, do you do your own tweeting? No? Do you have people do tweeting for you? Your ass does your tweeting? This is from Irene in Ithaca, New York. It says, "Craig, how come you haven't read any tweets from people in Ithaca in a while?" Well, problem solved, I think. This is from Winnie in Cedar Rapids and wherever. Dear Craig and Jeff, how do you get a guy to notice you in school? It depends what grade you're in. I think I'll just let this one go. And finally, this is from Josh in Waterbury, Connecticut. Hello.
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 Hello. Hello. Hello. Dear Craig and Jeff, I'm thinking of getting a mohawk like Jeff has. Any downside? Jeff, how does that thing work for you, that mohawk? Is it comfortable?
Yeah, this is a metal plate in my head.
Yeah. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. My first guest tonight is an Academy Award-nominated actress. She stars in Silver Linings Playbook, which is in theaters now. Take a look. Jacki Weaver, everybody, Jacki Weaver. Welcome, Jacki.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Hello, dear. You look nice.
To be here, thank you very much.
Oh, that's a lovely, charming, not American accent you've got coming out of your mouth.
No, I'm Australian, but yeah, I'm Australian.
That's
Is that
all right.
okay?
Australians are welcome here.
We've got a lot of Scots in Australia. Not that you're Scottish anymore.
Well, you know, you can be a Scottish American. You're allowed to be two things. You can be an Australian American.
Do you remember?
Oh, you changed the subject on me. All right.
Because I didn't want to forget what I wanted to tell you that I think you might find mildly interesting.
I will find it interesting.
Remember the great Scottish actor Mark McManus, who?
Yes, of course.
He was
Taggart. Ah, you can
Taggart.
talk like that. Ah.
11 years, yeah. Well, back in the 60s, when I was 17 or 18, I did a TV series with him.
Skippy. The
No,
bush kangaroo.
It
No.
wasn't Skippy. It was something else called Wangina, but that's not the point. He was so gorgeous. He was in his 30s. I was 17 playing a 12-year-old.
Oh, hey.
I had such a crush on him. I used to follow him around all the time like a little puppy dog. And finally, one day he said to me, Jacki, I love you, but come back in a few years. You're too wee for me.
I see. And did you return in a few years?
No, I never did.
Are
I
you
always
sure?
wanted to.
Yeah.
I was
Are you
gonna
comfortable
ask
on that chair? You look uncomfortable here. Let me
Yeah,
give you the. Unless I've
Well,
got
look,
the.
I can't reach the...
Well, I've got this. I've got the Tom Cruise stool.
Oh.
There you go. Just stick your feet on that. If ever Tom Cruise is on the show, we thought we'd better have a stool for his little legs to sit on.
Fair enough.
They're lovely shoes. An open toe, that's daring on a winter's day.
I don't know if I should tell you the brand because I paid for them. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, don't tell me then. Yeah, if they made you pay, screw them. They can't have the advertising. No. If they want you to talk about it, they got to give them for free. You're going to the Oscars. You got nominated for an Oscar, so they should give you free crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that they're crap, they're gorgeous, but you know what I mean.
And it's my second nom, so I should get twice as much.
Yeah. What was it for the last time?
Animal Kingdom is an Australian film where I played a really vile mother. In this one, I'm a really nice...
You're a nice mom in this one, yeah. Bradley Cooper, he's a bit of good news, isn't he?
Isn't he gorgeous?
Yeah. Oh, true, the ladies like him. And
What
some of the
is that?
gentlemen after a couple of tabs of ecstasy. I don't mind telling you.
I was going to ask you, is Jeff available for dating? I love a skinny boy.
I think he's available. I don't know if you're in his demographic, if you know what I mean, but...
Really?
I don't know. Ask him
What?
yourself. He's perfectly sentient.
Is he heterosexual?
Go ahead and ask him.
Do you mind my asking? I don't mean to be impertinent.
No, I'm heterosexual now.
I haven't seen my husband for a couple of months. So
I see.
I mean, even the front end of the horse.
Hey! Hey!
Or the back.
The back's what you want.
He's quite handsome. I had a glimpse of him. I see.
No, they're both very, I mean, never mind that. Anyway, look, you're nominated for an Oscar. That's good news. And why haven't you been in Australia for months? Have you been working here, getting your Oscar
I
sorted
just
out?
made a movie in Austin, Texas.
Oh.
What a great town.
Very weird.
Let's keep Austin weird.
Yeah, no, it is, yeah.
I saw an old man in a bar say, I remember when Austin was so weird, we didn't have to say, let's keep it weird.
Yeah, I think that was me. Yeah. It is quite a weird town. You ever been to New Orleans?
No, I'm
That's
dying to
deeply
go there.
weird. That's so weird they don't even talk about how weird it is. Like, I was down there for the Super Bowl. It's a kind of American sport thing. And the... and...
I was in Silver Linings, you know.
I know. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Ah, you get your Oscar for that one. Oh, have you had a cold recently? I've had a terrible cold.
You got a cold?
Yeah, it's a weird one. I'm like this.
I wish you'd told me that before I tongue-kissed you out the back.
Yeah. Well, I'm past being infectious now, so you're only infectious the first couple of days, and, you know, now I'm just husky. Husky, is that right? Yeah, like a husky voice, you know what I mean?
I thought husky meant kind of chubby.
Well, I'm that too.
I don't mind boys that aren't skinny.
You intrigue me.
Anyway, you're married.
Yes. Well, so are you.
Oh, yeah, but he's away.
Hell?
I think this goes to air in Australia.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Do you want to take that back? My Australian accent...
Your Australian accent's worse than my Scottish. I
Is
have
it
to
really?
tell you.
Why, I thought your Scottish accent was pretty good when you did Mark Me Manus. It sounded all right. I always think to do an Australian accent, if you're not from Australia, just sound like you're asking a question.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
well,
that's
Oscar,
good.
where are we going
Upward
now?
inflection. We
Yeah.
all talk
Going
upward
up.
inflection.
Yeah.
But,
Dingo ate my baby.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good.
What part of Australia
but
are you
lot
from?
Of Sydney. But a lot of people trying to do Australian sound Cockney.
Well, they are very similar. I mean, the
They're
Australian
similar,
accent...
but we don't do the it sound. We don't say got it. We say got it.
Well, there you are then.
They can't hear the difference.
Now they're all like, what? I can remember a time you didn't have to say there was a difference between Cockneys and Australians. We have to take a commercial break. How do you feel about that?
Do you want me to introduce it? What's the product?
Go on. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, go on.
Okay, please come. Please don't turn off your set onto another channel because.
That was lovely. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Jacki Weaver, Civil Rights Play, but she just won the Oscar in the future. Have you got your dress sorted out for the Oscars?
I've got a really nice dress, and I'll probably wear these shoes again. I wore them
No,
for the
you can't
last-
do that. No. You got to get different shoes that have never been worn by humans. That's the whole thing, and then you have to go down the red carpet, and then all these nasty bitches have to comment what you're wearing. It's terrible.
I read on the web just recently, someone had a photo of me with my hair up like this and said, she looks like the bride of Frankenstein. I'm not going to read anything else.
No, I don't. You mustn't. The trick to doing any kind of public appearance, I think, is to completely ignore the fact that it's public. Just don't let anybody, don't let it in, don't go on the Tweety. Are you on the Tweety?
No, I don't.
No,
do
don't then.
that.
Don't start. Now's not the
I
time.
know that I would. Am I allowed to say that I drink? Because you don't drink.
Yeah, because I've never heard of it before.
I just know that, you know, I'd have a drop in and I'd start saying things like,
Yeah. Like, what's that coming to go? Mate? You can go. John Rivers, you look like a caramba skeleton. How's that? I know. That's what I'd end up doing as well.
I actually did go up to. I'm usually quite shy with people that I idolize, except you.
Thanks.
But I actually did go up to Joan Rivers once and say...
She's very talented.
I love her. I
She's
said,
great,
I
yeah.
love you, Joan Rivers. And she said, do you, honey? I love your earrings. Which I thought was a great comeback.
Yeah, no. She said one of the funniest things I've heard recently, though. You know that swimmer that did really well in the Olympics? Can't remember his name. What's his name? Jeff, do you remember his name?
Hildo.
No, okay. It's a swimmer that did well in the Olympics, and then he... Yeah, here, ice front. Come on, lady. Hey, whoa. This swimmer did really well in the Olympics, and then he was on reality TV and stuff, but he wasn't that good and stuff. And she said about this guy, he said, he's like my vagina. When he's dry, the magic's gone. Oh, God, I know that was funny. So, anyway, we're out of time.
Now, you could put that to air in Australia, but you probably can't here.
Oh, yeah, we will.
Will you?
We're live.
Oh.
Anyway, we're out of time. You know, tickets live. So, you want to throw some frisbees at the horse, or do you want an awkward pause?
I'd rather kiss the horse.
Do you want to kiss the horse? All right, go kiss the horse then. Jacki Weaver, everybody, come on up. Some romantic music, I think. The show's running late. We got to keep moving. Jeff, say that thing.
Quickly, there's no time.
There's no time. There's no time. My next guest is a very funny comedian. His spring tour dates are on his website, and his new book, Dad is Fat, is in stores on May the 7th. Please welcome the great Jim Gaffigan, everybody. Jim Gaffigan. Sorry to rush you out there, Jim. I didn't want to, you know.
It's all right. I just feel a lot of energy in the room. And I just wanted to just hang out with you. That's why I'm here, Craig. Just
All
you and
right.
me.
Well, how you doing then?
I'm good. I only get to talk to you when I do the show.
Well,
and,
I think that's best. I think that our relationship should be based entirely on what happens on camera.
Right. I mean, but it's like, I think sometimes it's ugly because sometimes people come on and they're just obviously promoting something. You know what I mean? Like if I promoted that, that's my book. I mean, it's...
Yeah, you're going to have to write more than just this, man. It is a very... This is more of a pamphlet, really.
There's no rule it has to be long.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's not really a book. It's kind of like...
magazine book.
No, it is bigger than this in real life.
This is the excerpt.
Right, those
The excerpt.
This is the free bit. This is the bit to get you hooked.
This is the free crack.
Yeah.
And
I never got any free crack, by the way. They charged me right away.
That's too bad. I get free crack all the time.
Dad, you've got 5 kids now.
I do.
That's why we never talk to each other
I don't have a life. 5 kids. It sounds like a joke, and if you knew my parenting style, it is a little bit of a joke.
I'm sure it's 5. You don't even have a style at 5. It's just zone defense at 5.
I have and I'm not someone who's, was a camp counselor and loved kids. I don't even like human beings.
Yeah.
And now I'm making them. I don't know
Now,
how
you
that
say
happened.
making like you're not done. You got to be done at 5.
I don't know. I think we're going for a record.
No, man.
I love how people get so upset that we have like 5 kids.
I'm not upset. I'm concerned for you. That's all.
It's not like I'm creating my own nationality. It's just like...
So that's what you're doing, creating your own nationality. Oh, nice.
A very pale nationality. And we're going to have our own country, Gaffiganistan. And,
What page is that?
I made that up!
Yeah.
It's so organic here.
Yeah. You made that up right
It just
now?
came out. It just
Oh, I love
I
it.
just listen to my heart and let it go.
Are you still living in that tiny place in New York?
Yes, I live in a 2-bedroom apartment that's a 5-story walk. Can you imagine how fat I would be if I didn't live in a walk-up?
But I'm concerned that you got the 5 kids in the 2-story apartment. So, you know, somebody's going to be calling you out in therapy pretty soon.
Right, or child services. But
No, it's all right to be. It's nice to be close. It's just I'm concerned for you and your wife, and you know.
you know, she's an amazing. She really has ended up being an amazing first wife.
What do you mean?
And, she really is.
Oh man!
I love her. And there is so much work to do with the parenting, and I just watch her, and I don't know how she does it all. She should get some help.
You know, there's no room for help in that.
No, there's no. I'm just sitting there watching. I need my area to watch TV, so I don't know.
You're losing them. Did you hear that?
I know. Well,
It's like, that better be a joke, buddy, because we're ladies.
no. I get better. I feel like each kid makes me a better man, and based on my calculation, I only need 34 more to be a good guy.
Hey, are you going on tour? That's why you're on tour, right? You're
I know.
going on tour to get out away from the kids.
No, I bring all the kids.
What are you doing?
Because it's on a tour bus. You've done the tour bus.
Yeah.
It's roughly the same size as my apartment. We just dump everyone. Because as a parent, you complain about your kids, but you don't want to be away from them. So
Oh, right, no, of
we
course
we
not. Of
travel
course not.
around. This time we're going to Texas. Taking my kids to Texas and leaving New York and driving all the way down there.
You're
and
driving to Texas with 5
I'm not
children.
driving,
Your wife is
Yeah.
driving.
My when she's not cooking, yes. No.
You're losing them. They're not sure. They're not sure.
I'm
Guys, better be a joke. I'm swearing to
I'm
God.
joking. I allow her to drive.
Oh, man.
No,
Yeah.
my wife is my hero. She
Yes,
really
I know that. I can tell you're obviously.
But we're doing the tour thing. You do every night, and it's,
You should have the kids open for you. A little act on the road.
I have-
We
my-
are the Gaffigans. Da, 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 da.
We did that once. We
you
did
really?
that in Milwaukee, and we had them sing Gaffigan to Harrigan, Gaff. You don't want me to sing, and they loved it.
Jim, don't we? No. Actually, we don't. Well, that's good for you, man. When does the book come out?
It's coming out in 2024.
Okay, yeah. I was going to say you're going to have to write a lot more words.
No, it's done. It's all done. This is
Why is
the
it called
excerpt.
Dad is Fat, by the way?
Because, as you know, little kids, they learn to write very simple, small words initially. And the first sentence my son Jack wrote was Dad is fat, because it's all about respect. I was so terrified of my father, and my son doesn't fear me at all. So.
I think that's probably a good thing. You've saved him from a life in comedy.
Yeah,
He doesn't
well-
seek the approval of strangers. He can just, insult his father.
It's weird. It's weird being, my dad was like a small town banker, and now I'm a father as a comedian. I mean, don't you find that weird? I mean, I don't know what your father did, but
He's a
now,
mail carrier.
Yeah, so like your children know you as that's an occupation.
Well, a comedian.
It's like, all right, I can horse around in class. That's what my dad does for a living.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I don't know.
No, I'm hoping that he'll rebel against that and become some kind of respectable profession.
Yes.
Like both my boys, I think, well, they'll grow up to be something that's not me.
Normal.
Hope so.
Maybe.
Well, we're out of time. You want to kiss the horse? Frisbees at the horse, awkward pause. That's or do you want some cash?
I want just, you got fruit? I'm a food guy.
I got some beads left over from New Orleans, and I got a football helmet. If you're interested.
I bet you it won't fit me.
Nah, it won't. It won't fit me, and you've got a giant, really freaky head.
My head is actually a
try it on.
container to hold other heads. I played football in high school and
I believe you.
college. See, that doesn't fit.
No. But it looks great. Jim Gaffigan, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. My next guest is a beautiful and talented violinist. Is it Jim Gaffigan again? No, it's not. Her album, The Silver Violin, is a huge hit in Europe and now available here. Please welcome the enchanting Nicola Benedetti, everybody.